There's enough specimens. Now begin the biohacking. Suit is still in recovery mode.
New firing pattern uploaded to the weapon. Just think you, Earthlings. One of our little terminals has all blown up. Welcome a new bomber.
Not gonna hurt itself.
That's plenty. I should get these alien guts back in circulation. All this damage must have scrambled the cannon's systems.
Well, look who... There's more of them.
I may have burned Cooper.
That's all for you.
More enemies on the approach.
I got it.
There's more. It's like marking a dissertation.
Bring me the Flash. Kill Brainiac, but bring me the Flash.
He may be somewhat disoriented when you find him, so handle him with care.
You heard the doctor. With care.
Better restore my systems.
So this is what you chose to do with your free will. It's better that I take control of your fate.
Approaching our next objective.
Here to reclaim your sworn enemy, the Flash? How touching. I'll be more than happy to share my research with you. In fact, I've made a breakthrough. As you can see, I am now a league of my own. Calculators out, and pencils ready, Task Force X.
Hey, Luther, how do we do this? Decoupling? Kryptonite? Kryptonite decoupling?
What are you? I understand now. Let's see. Both iterations have been susceptible to bullets previously. Try that.
So just counter him where it hurts. All right, good enough for me.
You Earthlings have superstitions about cold winds, correct? I suggest heeding them.
Dominating queen.
Taken off the board.
A chilling round of applause for our would-be heroes.
Don't think I can walk this one off!
Extreme decreases in temperature can result in loss of limb
I'm down!
and death. I do hope you're
One big
prepared.
turn for us, huh, Nora? I may have burned too bright.
Using grenade. I admit, I did borrow some inspiration from Freeze on the rapid cooling ratios. Always good to get out and move. You Earthlings have superstitions about cold winds, correct? I suggest heeding them.
Better restore my
A
system.
little quick preparation first. Enough of a challenge to break a sweat. What more could I possibly ask of you?
Close date. Feels good.
Extreme decreases in temperature can result in loss of limb and death. I do hope you're prepared. Freeze is my target.
Double the powers, but still taking the same hits? Man, I'd be pissed too.
I suppose genetic tampering can only get you so far. Just you.
I admit, I did borrow some inspiration from Freeze on the rapid cooling ratio. Let's consider the other side of the equation now.
Seems like I need a quick recalibration.
One should always try to begin with proven theory. Despite how distressingly ill-prepared you always are, this distraction is useful.
My resources are dwindling.
Always good to get out and move around. The cold does metaphorically get to one. Ah yes, I can see the variables much more clearly now. You might think wind would be less combustible, and yet...
Better restore my systems. Knocking the bolts out of these guys.
Good thing I'm a bad ball hitter, because that one was way off base.
Not much variation here, but there is potential.
Ah, matching your energy.
My resources are dwindling.
This occurs naturally on your Earths. Who comes up with these? I come bearing gifts in the form of your searing mutilation. Even I make room for the more useful classics.
Spicy meatball incoming!
Oh, I got you.
Gotcha! Hook, line, and sinker!
Better restore my systems.
A perfect opportunity to introduce a new element.
Let's share my umbrella.
How is your locomotive potential at the moment? One should always try to begin with proven theory.
Have something nice, hot, and red!
This occurs naturally on your Earths. Who comes up with these?
No, in your face!
Force, heat, mass. Simple arithmetic, but effective.
My resources are dwindling.
Not much variation here, but there is potential. Not even the fundamentals will stick with you. I'll break you down into something even simpler and much smaller.
Better restore my systems.
Not to worry. I spiced things up just for you, dear squad. Despite how distressingly urban, a different placement this time to optimize the throughput. Yes. You Earthlings have superstitions about cold winds, correct? I suggest heeding them. this Kryptonian thunderclap. Feedback is greatly appreciated.
Gotcha, hook, line, and sinker. Firing on Joker.
I tried to research this move of the Kryptonians. You Earthlings are disgusting. I made changes. A chilling round of applause for our would-be heroes. Extreme decreases in temperature can result in loss of limb and death. I do hope you're prepared. I tried to research this move of the Kryptonians. You Earthlings are disgusting. I made changes.
It may have burned too bright.
A chilling round of applause for our would-be heroes.
Well, this is grimly ironic.
Always good to get out and move around. Let these cool a bit before you barrel into the next one. You Earthlings have superstitions about cold winds, correct? I suggest heeding them.
Is this how it feels?
All plans must be capable of weathering setbacks, especially such frustratingly tenacious ones as you. One should always try to begin with proven theory. Despite how distressingly ill-prepared you always are, this distraction is useful.
My resources are dwindling.
Always good to get out and move around. The cold does metaphorically get to one. And yet you foolishly persist. For days on end. Mind-bendingly incomprehensible. A perfect opportunity to introduce a new element.
It may have burned too bright.
You might think wind would be less combustible. And yet... this occurs naturally on your Earths. Who comes up with these? Even you four can appreciate such brutal simplicity. Oh, good. You're still here. Don't move. Even I make room for the more useful classics.
Better restore my systems.
might think wind would be less combustible. And yet... A perfect opportunity to introduce a new element.
Seems like I need a quick recalibration.
This one's a drop and stop.
This occurs naturally on your Earths. Who comes up with these? I've allowed you to continue more than long enough. This little diversion ends now. Don't worry, I'll have this done in a... language bleed through. Your obdurate insistence on continuing once more, and I will finally be rid of you nuisances. Really should have worn something warmer, shouldn't you?
Better restore my systems.
Grab, breathe. Give these a moment. The end result may shock you. I admit, I did borrow some inspiration from Freeze on the rapid cooling ratios.
Frozen. Really?
Run!
I mean,
Or don't.
really?
The effects will largely be the same.
Let's share my...
My projections predicted something akin to this. I never intended to experience it. Ultimately, what have you achieved? This data is beginning to give diminishing returns.
Oh boy. Oh, wow. Not really used to getting winded. Hey, shouldn't you all be in jail?
I've adjusted the phasing array so they can chew peruse the terms and conditions of their own suicide missions. Godspeed, Task Force X.
I believe that I am the most qualified to use something this powerful. Finally, equipment suiting someone of my stature. No one would mind if I just take a good long look at this, yes? Thank you. New technology should be rigorously tested. I volunteer.
Doing much better than the version of you on my Earth.
The hell are you idiots doing? Get the Flash into stasis and get back to work.
Wish you were always that fun, Flasher. We'll make a sidekick out of you yet.
How am I supposed to supervise when all these soldiers gadding around? Does me head in?
Up close, it's a little less like seeing a damn ghost.
I get why the squad is necessary, but at the same time, I really think we could have done this ourselves.
We're good, Ma. Nowhere near the Metropolis thing. Yeah, I'll call you when we're clear.
My pledge to you, I'm always improving my vehicles. Except now.
Absconding with the Flash has forced me to better allocate my resources and use them